Signs you might be moving too fast in a relationship. Relationships are exciting, and it's easy to get swept up in the whirlwind of emotions when things feel right. However, rushing into a relationship can sometimes create emotional confusion, unaddressed problems, and, ultimately, burnout. It's important to recognize when things may be progressing too quickly to maintain balance and build a solid foundation. Here are several signs that you might be moving too fast in a relationship. 1. Skipping emotional milestones. Healthy relationships evolve over time as trust and emotional intimacy develop. If you find yourself jumping straight into the deep end, such as sharing intimate secrets too early or relying on each other emotionally within the first few weeks, it could indicate things are moving too quickly. Emotional intimacy takes time to grow naturally, and rushing this process may lead to unrealistic expectations or pressure. 2. Rushing important conversations. Talking about marriage, living together, or having children in the early stages of a relationship may feel thrilling, but it can also be a red flag. While long-term goals are crucial in any relationship, introducing such heavy conversations too early might leave both partners feeling overwhelmed or pressured. If these topics come up within the first few dates, it could mean you're bypassing the essential getting to know you phase. 3. Over-involvement in each other's lives too soon. Moving too fast often shows up in the form of early enmeshment, where you begin to make decisions as if you're already in a long-term partnership. For instance, introducing your partner to family or friends within the first week, sharing bank details, or even discussing moving in together before you've spent enough quality time dating. This kind of rapid merging of lives can backfire if both people are not on the same page or if the initial excitement wears off. 4. Feeling overwhelmed or burned out. If you or your partner feel emotionally drained or start to pull away, it might be a sign that things are happening too fast. Relationships require emotional bandwidth, and if you're spending too much time together or moving through stages rapidly, it can lead to burnout. A healthy pace leaves room for personal time, reflection, and growth within the relationship. 5. Skipping boundaries. Boundaries are essential for maintaining personal space and emotional well-being. If you find yourself compromising on boundaries you normally wouldn't for the sake of pleasing your partner or maintaining the relationship, it's a warning sign. This could include moving in together too quickly, canceling personal plans to be with your partner, or saying yes to things that make you uncomfortable. Moving at a fast pace may leave little room to establish healthy limits, making it difficult to adjust later. 6. Feeling pressured to keep up the pace. Sometimes one person in the relationship feels more comfortable moving fast, while the other feels unsure or hesitant. If you feel pressured to match your partner's pace to avoid conflict or disappointment, it's a sign to slow down. Relationships should progress at a pace that feels right for both people involved, allowing time to develop mutual trust and comfort. 7. Neglecting other areas of life. When a relationship moves too quickly, it's easy to let other areas of your life fall by the wayside. You might find yourself spending all your free time with your partner, ignoring friendships, or even neglecting work or personal hobbies. While it's normal to enjoy the excitement of a new relationship, maintaining balance is crucial to avoid dependency and resentment later on. 8. Ignoring red flags. In the rush to develop a connection, you might ignore potential red flags or dismiss behaviors that would typically concern you. For example, you may overlook signs of possessiveness, jealousy, or incompatibility because everything feels new and thrilling. Moving too fast leaves little time to assess whether you and your partner share the values and emotional maturity needed for a healthy relationship. 9. Unrealistic expectations. Rushing into things can lead to the assumption that the relationship will continue to progress smoothly without any effort. However, long-term relationships require patience, communication, and compromise. When you skip foundational steps, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that chemistry and initial excitement are enough to sustain a partnership. Unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment if the relationship encounters challenges later on. 10. Feeling uncertain despite the speed. Even when things seem perfect on the surface, a sense of uncertainty or hesitation can still linger. This might happen if your intuition is warning you that the relationship is moving too fast. If you feel unsure or uneasy, it's essential to listen to those feelings and slow down. Relationships built on solid ground take time, and it's okay to take a step back to evaluate whether things are progressing at a healthy pace. In conclusion, it's natural to feel excited and enthusiastic about a new relationship. However, it's equally important to ensure that both partners are comfortable with the pace at which things are progressing. Slowing down allows time to build trust, establish boundaries, and create a relationship based on mutual understanding. Remember, a healthy relationship isn't a race, it's a journey. Taking things step by step will increase the chances of creating a lasting, fulfilling partnership.